Note that the door is off, but it's in the garage. Here's the house. You can see it's not that bad. It's just that they have holes.
Oh, goodness.
It's just there's holes. You can see there's like patchwork all around here. I don't know what. I have to go over that again anyways.
The carpet looks kind of trash.
Yeah.
Look how stained it is.
Yeah.
Wow. It's a ton of stains.
I don't know if it shows in the video,
These
but
little heaters are starting to get this burn thing. They might have to replace it, but you know what year these are? See that?
yeah.
And whether it was a, what was that for?
Oh yeah, the missing fire detector.
Yeah. Right in this room though, huh?
Right. Yeah. And it's just like the carpet.
Why is this all dark over here? Oh, did they have their TV here or something? It's all dark over here. Like, did they have something mounted up there?
Oh yeah, the color discoloration of the wall. Yeah. You can just see there's more.
Why are these corners so discolored like this? Are you seeing this?
Yeah.
All along here, like it's either from smoke or something. You know? Okay. Sorry. It could be smoothed out a little bit better.
Yeah. I was gonna show the kitchen. It's in pretty good shape. It's just stuff like.
Oh, so they painted, but like they didn't paint all the way down. Look at this. See how it's off. Whoa, what happened in here? Did they start to paint stuff?
Yeah.
Like, so it looks like they painted around something. Like, oh, don't move the cabinet, we'll paint around it. Huh.
Here's what we're talking about here. It has a little bit of a smell, but I wonder if the water started up here, because I can see rust on every level, and then it goes down, and then pooled at this area. I'll look into that, see what that was all about. Underneath the sink, this is what I was talking about. It's dry here, but you can tell that that bottom went out. So I'll have Robert look at that. The disposal. May have to change the disposal. That's really a lot of noise for that. Okay, let's head downstairs. You can see the work, different colors of paint here. It looks like they were trying to patch it up but left the nail. Excellent. Okay. Sharon's with me.
Hi. Hi.
Okay.
So there's no covers?
Yeah, there's no
Downstairs?
covers.
They painted all like half the room, or I don't even know what they were doing.
Yeah.
It's weird.
She said something about a missing knob.
On the fireplace?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't see where it has where does it turn on the back or something?
Huh. I don't see it. We'll discuss. Mike, after Mike sees this, he'll he'll let us know. These are thrashed. We'll need to get rid of those blinds. There's missing pieces.
Oh,
You
yeah,
can see over
thrashed.
here, they started painting.
Oh,
They started painting and then just left it, so I'll finish that. Again,
where are you?
you know, pieces like this, and then pieces like this. And in general, the floor is still in decent condition. I don't see any rips, I don't see any stains, but I can still smell the pet. It's really light, but I'm aware of it.
Are you walking home by yourself?
Okay, here's. Oh, there they are, right there. Okay, alrighty. Now let's go into the bathroom. This is what we were talking about with the mess. Look at that grout. Oh my God, it's crack. It's just filthy. Which you know I can clean, but I just wanted you to be aware. Looks like something happened down here, but the grout is just a mess everywhere. That just needs to be cleaned, but I can take care of that.
Do you see that they had like probably the cat box underneath here
Yeah.
with that hole down there?
And I think Lisa did that when she lived here.
Lisa.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Okay. That looks pretty good down there.
Okay.
It just needs to be cleaned. So you can see the light still works. Here's the washer and there you go, washer and dryer that I think you said somebody else left this here. And when I wash my rags, I'll go through a cycle to make sure everything works. I'll look into getting some better bulbs. It makes everything look yellow. Let's go up to the garage. Okay. The garage, standard dirt and stains. No cracks, everything looks fine. I'll get a little door so that shuts securely. Yeah, I don't know if this decaying drywall, we can fix it, but I don't know if you left it like that, I doubt it. We can clean this, maybe pressure wash it too. Oh, and I think this is what Mike was talking about. I'll go up in there and see what's going on. There's a lot of, I think that's just hand grind. I think that I can wash that off. Oh, and that's where the kitty begged to come in. I can sand that down and restain it. The only thing with here is I just need to put a little rubber piece on that, but it locks. It still locks. We'll get out there in a second. These windows, they still seem intact. I don't see any water damage, so that still looks good. They do look clean. So I just wanted to show you that the windows in general are fine. There's the tank that left at 15%. Okay. Moving back upstairs. Again with that frayed carpet. Oh, and the wall. You know, people were just coming across this corner too fast, and I can fix that. Going up. Looks like someone took out a piece of that wall. And again, we just have sporadic little areas where they're, you know, someone patched stuff up. Most obvious, again, the patchwork. There's the shelf. You can see why I have to paint, because those dark edges.
Everywhere. It's so weird.
See again. Huh, I left that cracked. This looks dry. Just everything needs to be cleaned.
It looks like they never cleaned the
No, I don't think these people ever cleaned.
That's why there's so much grime.
The closets. Okay. The closet doors appear to be in good condition still. I know we're going to the bathroom. Here we go. You guys' bathroom. Here's where I'm starting. It's just the floor is just, they're just filthy. It doesn't appear cracked, although there are broken tiles here. This one's split into 4 pieces. This one's split into 2 pieces. As you can tell, they just never ever cleaned. This was the dark spots that they were talking about, and I believe I can successfully clean that off and then reseal it. But you know, all that has to be taken out of there, which I know how to do. In this bathroom, the discoloration doesn't occur. We have some here. It does, but I mean, I can clean that all up, and then you can tell with the top, it's still fine. Although we do have some mildew up there at the top and in that corner. It seems like no one turned the fan on, but the fan doesn't look like it's been used because there's a bunch of dust in it. Same with this window. I feel confident I can clean that up. It's just that these folks did not. We got some water residue here. I think that should come up. I think that's just sitting on it, not in it. I'll do the same thing with these windows, clear out all the mold and stuff. We just need a middle light, as you can see. They've just left nail holes. God, I hope you guys aren't depressed watching this, because it's, you know, this cabinetry still looks in incredible shape. Still looks good to me. To me, it's just the floors are just, you know, like with this, I don't know what that is, you know. And when you see those dark lines, you know it's just crud back there. Okay. And there's me, videotaping. Hi, hi. See, it's cold and windy outside. And rainy. Okay.
Those two windows in those bedrooms, that
I
one and
know.
that one, they look like they get some water damage.
This is what I'm talking about. The carpet, just so I can put my hand there. It's like 2 inches, and I can see where the carpet's just gone. And that trails all the way across. I know this is where the seam, where the carpenter went, but that's just all coming to pieces. Okay, Mike, you know already about this, but nothing was ever done about it. This window is coming apart. You can see right here, they just put tape. Yeah, they just put tape on it. And that's how they fixed it. That continues up to the top there.
It's getting water in it is what's happening.
Yeah, and Mike knew that. He's had to
Okay.
replace this one.
Okay.
But me and Robert, we need to do something about it again.
We'll just seal it up a little bit better and
Yeah, we'll take this off.
take it out.
We'll put in another one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see this in the video. A lot of it's just dirt and grime, and they never took care of that. It's just more claw marks. You can see a lot of. I don't know what this. They tried to plug it up. It just. Let's see. The closets. I think something got off, and it keeps coming off because I put it on. It keeps coming off. So, still another easy and cheap fix. There's the screen, but the closet looks good. The closet looks fine.
Just need to clean them gutters and stuff.
Yeah. Also,
Couple
yeah,
need to be patched in the back.
we need to clean those out so the water will escape at the very end. Let me see if I can get a. Yeah, it just looks like it needs to be cleaned.
It's
The
mostly little stuff, man.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's not monumental. It's just that we need to make these repairs. Okay, moving on to Claire's room. The same
this one
effect.
you can actually see the water seeping on here.
Oh geez, let's just rush to the window. What's going on?
Yeah, this is
Oh,
water right here. So.
Yeah, water. Yeah, Lisa, Mike, water is coming in here, and it's not condensation.
No, it's coming in from the rain.
Yeah, so we will look into that.
Yeah.
Okay, moving up and around here, so you can see that. Brother Robert will help me with that. It looks like, again, just standard holes and nails. A lot of the fire detectors are gone.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Again, just dust on the blade. We can clean that. Just give it position. The carpet is filthy, and then we have dirt marks like this. There's just stains.
Yeah, it's just worn down.
Yeah. And then Claire's closet. I can paint all this and freshen it up, but it looks okay. Doors are still good.
Or as many holes are that they patched.
Yeah.
The frame work around the doors, everything looks good.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
I haven't seen anything that's
Yeah, the framing of the doors,
that's all good.
they're all intact.
Yeah.
Everything is still good.
The big ripping and breaking.
Yeah. So we're good there. But you can see why we have to replace
The carpet.
carpet.
Oh yeah, it's just down to the
Yeah,
mat
and even
now.
in your room, you can see that stain very easily right there. And it is throughout your room.
It smells funny in here.
Yeah.
Once this carpet comes out, I'm gonna put fresh paint on
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, and then here the same thing. You can tell the grout. It looks like caulk to me. The floors are just again a mess. Again, it's cracked here. Just filthy, absolutely filthy. Thank God the cabinetry still looks great. And mirror. That's all in good shape. Not as bad as the others. But still, it just needs to be cleaning. Again, that you know of. Oh geez, first of all, look at all that. Again, they just never turn the fan on, so we'll have to tell people, turn the fan on, that's why it's here.
Yeah.
And then as you knew about the bathtub, here is the gross part that will probably kill you. So that's it. And as you can tell, there's a drip, and it's just sitting there. I'll have Robert fix that drip, and then like we discussed, I will try and get that off. Anything I can't get off, we'll paint.
You flush
with
the toilets.
bathtub paint.
Toilets all flushed in.
Yeah. Okay, toilet works. So, but a worn seat. So we'll replace that. Hardware is still good. Just loose, but I got that.
Well, there is a little hole in this door. There's a couple holes.
Oh. Oh, I didn't notice that, but yes.
It's the kind of hole that when you're pissed off and you're a teenager.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Ka-cha!
Right.
And then
So we'll
there's
have
one
to
here. Ka!
we'll have to replace this door.
Yeah, and a few little holes, but they were hanging something on.
Okay.
Molly's room. Molly's mad.
Yeah. And then this closet, I know you can't see, but everything appears okay in there. Just freshen it up with paint. And up here, the trap door still seems intact. I'll figure out what that little line is later. Okay. The deck. Everything is pretty much okay. There's some garbage. We can clean that up. We can clean off the ceilings there. You know, that's all fine. We can do that. We were looking at the gutters. We'll have to fix some of those, but it's still under control. The hot tub, they did drain it. You can see there's some little patches of dirt and whatnot, but it looks clean. Nothing is broken in here. They did take it down, so that looks fine. The property, you can see there's the barn. This side right here, it's lowered so much the doors won't open there without lifting that up, you know, the overhang, but I think we can fix that too. You can see it's in pretty good. It's a nice ladder. We'll take down that wire.
Oh, ask them who that fire ring is back there. There's a fire ring.
Oh.
Not that one, but that one out there by the barn.
Oh.
It looked like it was on the other property, but...
Yeah, I think that their property line ends right there. Can we have what we see? I like this one. I want to take that to Mom and Dad's house and fix it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Here's the house. You can see right here. We can fix that.
Hey, there's an arrow up there. On the roof right here.
Oh, there's an arrow. Yeah. I would like to take that down because that's an eyesore. I could use that at Mom and Dad's house. As you can see, there's another one. There's like 4 of these satellite dishes on your property. You can see the moss. We'll get up there and take that moss off. We'll take that off. Okay. Here is the inside of the barn. It's just disorganized. I will organize it. But the main beam is strong. Looks good. So we can clean this up. The floor still looks pretty good. You can see the walls a little old. But again, right in there, we'll make it so it's straight and holds. Okay, I've opened up the tank, and you can read it for yourself. It is, the needle is pointing around 15% here. Okay, now we are at the garage, and this is all the debris, raccoon. I'm not sure what all this stuff is back here, but this is, we can clean it up. It's not a huge mess, so we'll clean that up for you. Here's where we open up, and this is what I'm talking about, Mike, right here. Someone had kicked it in, obviously you can tell, to get in, because here's where the old one was. And here's the deadbolt. So when you shut the door won't even close. But, like I said, we can replace that piece and fix it. Okay, let's go in the garage. Okay. Shop still looks in good shape. One thing, I'll give, here's the bottom. So you can see that. And the door. There's some furniture. Here's that paint I was talking about. I'll look through all that. There's the hoops. Here's the ping pong table. There's a weight. There's the front door. The screen still hasn't been replaced. We'll replace the screen, but the door looks like it's in good shape, fair shape. I don't know if that bottom piece here is broken, but I'll look into that. Oil and stuff.
There's another window back here too, by the way.
Oh, Mike, it looks like your spare windows. I know there's no light, but nothing looks broken. Shoe racks, some paint, nothing important. The one thing I wanted to mention about these doors is the handle from the outside. This is all broken over on this side, and it's missing from this side. But I tested the doors. So that works. Again, just a little dirty, but looks good. Yeah, that's a hole down there. That's the one thing I noticed when first coming in, so we can fix that. The windows still look intact. Dead bugs, but we can clean that up. Not a big deal. Yeah, windows look good and clean. There's your entertainment center. You can see the beam. There's no water. It's dry. You know, some scuff marks, but I know this is just the upstairs room. Again, these windows look dry. No water. Maybe we could switch out some of these fans because they're barely used in here. These windows look good to me too. Some little wear and tear on the edges, but it looks good. And I think that ends our tour. Shot up to the ceiling.